see really who we are. So we will do a research to understand this. Anybody volunteering for this research? If nobody is there to volunteer, Mr. Organism, can you come? So if ellarum gavanama parunga, avarude Atma veliye varapodhu. So you are ready? See, somebody we have to sacrifice to get knowledge. Correct? Sacrifice. Ethana appavi cockroach frogs we are cutting in the lab. Somebody will sacrifice. Otherwise, how we can get knowledge? Correct or not? So you are ready? Okay. What to do? Your name will be glorified in the history. Sir, naane irukkamate history la per undu enakku. So, okay. See, don't worry. I finished so many seminars and nobody died. Okay. So this is a guarantee that nothing will happen to you. I'll ask you some basic fundamental questions. Let me see what you'll answer. Okay. So if I ask, what is this? What you'll answer? This is a watch. What is this? Ship. Okay. What is this? Wingspan. Okay. What is this entire structure? Entire structure. A human body. A human. Okay. So in the watchukum, ungalukkum, edavadhu thodarbu irukka? What is the link? Link just it shows the time. Okay. எதுக்காக போட்டிருக்கீங்க கேட்கல. அதுக்கும் இதுக்கும் ஏதாவது தொடர்பு இருக்கா இல்லையா? It's also payment payment. Yeah, it's யார் பண்ணா கேட்கல. அதுக்கும் உங்களுக்கும் ஏதாவது தொடர்பு இருக்கா இல்லையா? Remove that much. So what is this? What is that? This pen. அதுக்கும் உங்களுக்கும் ஏதாவது தொடர்பு இருக்கா? No. Answer you are supposed to give. I am supposed to be asking questions. இதுக்கும் உங்களுக்கும் ஏதாவது தொடர்பு இருக்கா இல்லையா? இல்ல. So you are ready? This does not mean that you should not use it. Okay, I am not telling don't use or throw it away. Just ask me a simple question. Is there any relation between you and this plant, or is there no relation? You can try to get the answer, any answer you get in your mind.
It's also got from another living thing.
Okay, enga irundhu kadachadu? I didn't ask, that's not my question. My question is there any relation between this plant and you? Okay, it's a simple thing, but I was just tricking little bit. I was almost ending it, but I was tricking so that, you know, some people can wake up. So, okay, poor fellow, give that watch. So, okay, can anybody say what is the relation between him and this watch?
All came from dust.
Somebody answer. Yes. See, very simple thing, you know. He is the owner of the watch. Okay. He is the owner of the watch. So, this is your pant? Yes. So, actually it's not a joke, but there is a big philosophical point behind this discussion. So, if you say this is watch, non-watch, he's not telling I watch. He's telling this is my watch. Our vera, watch vera. He is the owner of the watch. He is telling this is my pant. Our vera, pant vera. He is the owner of the pant. And when I showed him the entire structure and asked him, what is this? He said, this is my body. Okay, that means what is the meaning? That means he is different, body is different, he is the owner of the body. So, who are you? Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, don't mind. Scapegoat. Okay, so now, yes, even a child will not say that I nose, I shirt, I mouth, my shirt, my nose. So who is that I So we understood that the owner, this is called as intuition or self-analysis. So even a small child can understand this. Now what's our next step is we have to understand who is that owner. So I had a friend who had completed a PhD in science. So PhD in science means he's acquainted with all the predominant theories in science. So one such theory in science today says that theory is being proposed by a scientist who is the professor of anatomy in University of Illinois. So our enna theory proposed pannarna, our life uruvakra ella chemicals calculation potu life is equals to for rupees or amount sonar. Can anybody guess what is that amount he gave for life? Uyirukku ivlo thogai appdinu or value kodutharu. He said life is equals to rupees 210. Okay, scientific theory. Okay, so idalam padicha the student, PhD student, is from Chennai. So our mama put in the Benz car. He was going to Kerala in our NH 47 or AK 47. Both kills people. So he was traveling, and unfortunately, which many times happens, so there was a great accident, and almost our mama vandu uyiroda poranga. So appa and paiyan vandu appa phone panni appa kekran, appa அம்மாவுடைய chemicals எல்லாம் லூஸ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்குப்பா. அநேகமா அடுத்த தடவை அப்பா பார்க்கும்போது அவனுடைய கெமிக்கல்ஸும் லூஸ் ஆயிடும். ஏன்னா அப்புறம் கேட்குற அப்பா கிட்ட, அப்பா அம்மாவுடைய மதிப்பு 210 ரூபா, இந்த பென்ஸுக்காரனுடைய மதிப்பு 10 லட்சம் ரூபா. அம்மா முதல்ல ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் கூட்டு போட்டுமா இல்லை இந்த பென்ஸுக்காரன் மெக்கானிக் ஷாப் முதல்ல கூட்டு போகணும். This is scientific theory. 210 rupees is life, chemicals. 210 rupees worth. You know, we throw some chemicals unknowingly, we drop some bottle in the lab, and do we cry like, you know, as if life has gone? So they say life is equals to rupees 210. It's just the chemicals. Is it so? Is it so cheap? But this is what our science says. This laws of chemicals. Illa orthoda appa irandha appadina he is crying. Father is gone. Appa poitare anta aluram. But appa angada padutittu irukar. Who is gone? Okay. Everyone note this point. Na, Atma, soul. இந்த கான்செப்டை நீங்க நம்பி தான் ஆகணும். நான் எடுக்கல. நீங்களா தான் உங்க வாயில இருந்து ஆத்மா சோல் அப்படிங்கிற வார்த்தை எடுத்தீங்க. நான் சொல்லல. இத பாருங்கப்பா, பகவத்கீதை ஆத்மா சொல்லுது, பைபிள் சொல்லுது, குர்ஆன் சொல்லுது. நீங்க நம்பி தான் ஆகணும். ப்ரூஃப் இருக்கோ இல்லையோ நம்புங்க அப்படி நான் சொல்லல. நீங்களா தான் சோல் அப்படின்னு ஆன்சர் சொன்னீங்க. ஓகே, ப்ளீஸ் நோட் திஸ் பாயிண்ட். ஓகே, மோர் ஓவர் நவ் இப்ப சொல்றீங்க அப்பா போயிட்டார் அப்படின்னா யாரு போனா ஆத்மா அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? Who is father? Body or soul? Okay. But whole life வாழ்க்கை முழுக்க அந்த உடம்பு தான் அம்மா அப்பாவை பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்களா இல்ல அந்த உடம்புக்குள்ள இருந்த அந்த ஆத்மாவை பத்தி எப்பயாவது யோசிச்சு பார்த்திருப்பீங்களா? Whole life you are thinking that this body is the father. இந்த உடம்பு தான் அப்பா அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தது. You never thought about the soul or the father, real father. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? You never saw who is your real father. Or for that matter, you didn't know who is your mother, you didn't know who is your friends, and moreover, நான் யார், who am I அப்படிங்கிற அந்த அடிப்படை knowledge கூட இல்லாம we are trying to lead our life and now we want to achieve success. So what sort of success we can achieve? Let's see more. Who is gone? It's a common sense, but common sense is not common nowadays. So what is this picture here? Family photo? Kudumba padama? Life cycle. Thank you very much. So it's different stages of one person. Child, youth, old age. So now நீங்கெல்லாம் உங்களோட சின்ன வயசுல photos எடுத்து வச்சிருப்பீங்க. 5 வயசுல 10 வயசுல. See those photos? அந்த photos பாருங்க. அப்போ உங்களுடைய உடம்பு வேற மாதிரி இருந்தது. இப்போ உங்களுடைய உடம்பு வேற மாதிரி இருக்கு. And tomorrow when you all become grandfather and grandmother, அப்போ உங்களுடைய உடம்பு வேற மாதிரி இருக்கும். Does it mean that you are a different person? You are same Aravind or a different Aravind? You are same person. You are not different person. Correct? You are same person. So body is changing, but I am not changing. உடம்பு மாறிட்டே இருக்கு, ஆனா நான் மாற மாட்டேங்கிறேன். அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? நான் மாறிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிற இந்த உடம்பு கிடையாது, மாறாத ஒரு விஷயம். So what is that? That we have to understand. And you may say, sir, come on, body is not changing, but body is growing, you may say. But I'll tell you there is two theories in science. One is laws of conservation of energy. So what does this theory says? Energy is neither but transform from one form. So life is also energy, is neither created, no birth, no death, neither destroyed, but it just gets transformed to various bodies. So in the Varkela, just like we change bodies, changing bodies again, I'll try to explain this. So science again admits a fact today that this body is made up of millions and millions of cells. Every second, one or the other cell dies, a new cell takes birth. Once in 7 years, all the cells are completely replaced. So they also admit the fact that body is completely changing. You know, it's not just growing, it's changing. So now, body is changing within this life. In the what area, from childhood to youth to old age, we are changing. So after death, it accepts another body. Life is neither created nor it's not going to stop. It's not all over. So it's called direct perception. So now body is changing, but person remains the. Okay, sir. Edukku sir, your discussions, you know. Or Atma kaatita pattada. Your logical explanations they will leave. But I have a question before that. So, seeing this picture, can you say whether this is daytime or night time? Where option kadayadu. Kalaya, irava. Daytime. Can you see the sun? And why do you say it is daytime? சூரியனை பார்க்கல அப்படினாலுமே சூரியன் இருக்கிறதுக்கான symptoms அறிகுறிகள் தெரியறதுனால you accept it as a daytime. So similarly, by the symptoms, even if it is not possible to see the soul, we have to admit it. How? Okay. If you are so adamant to make me to show soul, I'll give another simple example. Okay. Any one of you can show your intelligence. யாராவது உங்களுடைய புத்தியை காட்ட முடியுமா? Please raise your hand. I thought GC people are intelligent people, and here you are telling that you are all fools. Oh, Mr. Fools. Huh? So you are all fools, right? No. Then show the intelligence. Come on, where is the intelligence? Come. Half a kilo, can you give me? Aravind. Give some intelligence. Show. Seeing is believing. Show me, I'll accept. It's not always true, correct? It's not that seeing is believing. Something by inference you have to accept. By logic you have to accept. By symptoms you have to accept. So many things we don't see, but we have to accept. So if you ask me, show me X-ray now, or gamma rays, Y rays, it's not possible. It's possible provided you follow a process. But God, you show me now here. Even local, you are so big buffalo that even local MP will not come if you ask. That now president should come, then only I'll accept. Who cares for you? No one will give a fig for you. So, and you expect that God should come and put attendance to you when you call him, correct? Otherwise there is no God. So, by the symptoms we have to accept the soul. So, Lord is instructing us how to see the soul. So, by symptoms, and symptoms is technically called as consciousness. Consciousness is a term put together of various terms such as thinking, feeling, willing, desires, awareness, movements, anger, love, emotions, etc., etc. All these things put together is called as consciousness. So consciousness is the symptom of soul. Atma irundha unarvu irukkum. Consciousness appadina unarvu. Okay. So does this microphone have consciousness? No. In the chair adicha, in the chair consciousness irukka? So, but if I beat our Mr. Organism, immediately he will get a little bit emotionally moved, right? So that means there is life. That means there is Atma. So if the Atma goes out, then there is no more emotions, no more consciousness. It's called dead body. All these things will become no when Atma goes out. So now, what we understand? So wherever you see the presence of consciousness, எங்கெல்லாம் உணர்வு இருக்கிறத பார்க்கறீங்களோ, that is due to the presence of, yes, thank you. So now you see a tree growing, you see the tree also have feelings, and that means you understand that there is Atma. You see animals, they also have feelings, emotions, love, anger, fight. They are also growing, they are also crying. That means you should understand that there is soul.